I did a carnivore challenge for a month and I'm going to tell you what I've learned, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia. If you're new here, I have been on this keto weight loss health journey of mine for a little over 3.5 years, or about 3.5 years. I'm on a mission to a healthier me. So if you want to see me reach my goals, which is to hit 100 pounds lost, and I'm inching closer and closer to that goal, make sure to stick around, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you find out when the videos are getting posted. Now, I ventured off into the carnivore world, and when I say ventured, I'm talking, I nose dove into it. I'm watching videos, I'm learning from everybody, I'm trying new things, I'm trying to really understand the benefits of going carnivore. I'm trying to see if this is something that I can adopt the rest of my life. Like, I really am trying to dive in as much as possible into this world. And what I've learned by going carnivore for this month are a lot of things. What I loved about starting this whole carnivore challenge is I didn't really have an end in sight. I didn't say, I'm gonna go do carnivore for the month of November or the month of October, or I'm gonna do carnivore for 6 weeks and see what my results were. I literally was, I'm gonna do this week, a carnivore week, and see how it goes. And then it went well. So I was like, I'm gonna do it again. And then I'm gonna do it again. And I'm gonna do it again until I decided, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. So what made me decide not to do it anymore, we're going to talk about that, as well as some of the positives as well as the negatives on this challenge. One of the big revelations for myself is that I realized I didn't need a lot of excess stuff in my meals. Previously, in my standard American diet, or even when I was doing keto for the past 3 years, sometimes I would flood my plate with a bunch of things because I felt like I was missing something, right? The pasta, the bread wasn't there. So I was making extra things to fill up the plate. So if I would make a steak, it would be, broccoli and green beans and a side salad with tomatoes and ranch. And, I was trying to mimic how I've always eaten, again, with this keto lifestyle. So coming carnivore took away all of that. And it was a fight in the beginning. In the beginning, I was like, I don't want to just eat 2 chicken thighs. And I don't want to eat, like, my option is eating 2 chicken thighs or 3 or 4. Like, where are the other options? Where are the asparagus wrapped in bacon? Where is my heavy mushroom cream sauce? Where is all of that? And I felt a little, not stifled, a little bored, a little like I didn't have anything. Like, this was it. It was so basic and so simple. So yes, it was a hump to get over. In the beginning, it was like, oh, this isn't so bad. By week 2, oh, it's actually kind of nice. By week 3, it's like, wow, I really feel different. I feel great. By week 4, I was like, all right, I'm bored. What else can I have? Is there anything else besides steak and eggs? I'm tired of hamburger meat. Like, what else can I have? I know I used to eat a lot of cheese, so I'm trying to stay away from cheese, but I don't want to stay away from cheese entirely. So how much cheese is enough cheese? Like, the craziness in my head kind of took over, and I was trying to be able to stay the course without breaking, and that's the thing. It's like, if I push myself too hard in one direction, I am notorious for saying, you know what, forget it. I'm just going to veer off the deep end this way and eat all the things and then gain back 20 pounds and then cry about how it's taken me all year to lose it. So, I already knew that pattern. I was trying to do something different. So I was trying to listen to myself too. It's like, okay, well, when you get to a point where you don't want to do it anymore and you're about to throw caution to the wind and make huge mistakes and mess up all of your progress, that's when you step back and go, well, what's important? What can I do? What will I do? What am I willing to do? So that's a lot of what I was realizing on this journey of mine when I did the carnivore challenge. Simplifying my meals is something that I definitely am going to take away from this challenge. I don't need to have 5 different sides and a side salad and a keto dessert and yada, yada, yada. I don't need to do that. I don't even need to have a lot of the processed treats, the keto treats, the Quest bars, the high-low chips. Like, I don't need all of those extras. One of my favorite meals I used to always have was a taco salad, and I would do the Quest chips at the bottom and the shredded lettuce and the ground beef and the shredded cheese and the sour cream and the salsa and the guacamole and the there's always a laundry list of elements to my meals. So doing this made me realize I can keep it simple and still feel fulfilled, still feel full, and feel great and not feel bloated. So that was another big lesson that I learned. One of the things that I learned on this challenge is, like, I'm a foodie at heart. I love food. I love the variety. I love a bunch of different foods. So when I eat the same thing over and over, it's fine for a while. And then I just hit a brick wall going 90 miles per hour. Like, I just can't do it anymore. Like, I know that red meat is probably the best, but sometimes I just want fish. Sometimes I just want pork. Sometimes I just want chicken. Sometimes I just want ground turkey. I just want something different, a variety. So that's something that I realized that, I guess I didn't realize before how much of a foodie or how much I enjoy variety in my meals. So it's going to be a nice challenge for me and a nice balance to kind of balance those two, how to simplify my meals, still keep it carnivore or ketovore, and not inundate it with a bunch of elements. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing moving forward. Another thing that I noticed about this challenge is that change or modification to whatever I set out to accomplish that week, it's essential if I am unhappy. Like my attempt to cut out sweeteners, I couldn't even last a day. After that day, I was miserable. And it's like, okay, well, do you want to be right and say, hey, you did it. You gave up sweeteners for a week, no stevia, yay. But I was miserable the whole week. Or do you want to go, okay, you know what? I can allow stevia, maybe not so much though. Maybe I won't have so many keto desserts. I won't make a keto dessert on the weekend, or I won't have this or that. So it's just reining it in and just realizing I don't have to get rid of these things, but if they make me happy, there's no need to get rid of them unless I'm seeing a effect on my health. Another big lesson that I learned doing this carnivore challenge is that being perfect is not needed. That all or nothing mentality that I've always had, like I need to let go of it. And it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay that if I have planned to do 1 meal a day and I'm starving today and I already had my meal, it's okay to eat. It's okay to just not have that perfect idea of what I saw for myself this week. You know, that's why it was really hard for me to do the intuitive eating this past week, because I had to allow myself to just check in with myself and not do what I said I was going to do. Not just eat because it's time to eat, or eat because I need to get 135 grams of protein in. I just was like, am I hungry? What time is it? It's okay. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, it's kind of late. Well, you know, if you're hungry, eat. And so it was these constant conversations that I was having with myself in the effort to just relax a bit and not try to be so perfect. It's okay to make modifications on the things that you said you're going to do. There's nobody judging me but me. I know you guys are all watching and you're along for the ride, but you're not going to sit there and shake your head and go, I can't believe she couldn't make herself do 1 meal a day this whole week. She's so weak. You know, like I know you're not there. You're there, you're supportive, you're watching my journey just to kind of see what I'm doing and what's working for me and what's not working for me. So the fact that I can make modifications, that works for me, obviously. You know, that is helping me stay on track and not go crazy and fly off the deep end. Also, I realized that no trick or challenge, no secret concoction of things, like if I do intermittent fasting and 1 meal a day while doing carnivore, while getting 10,000 steps in, while cutting out sweeteners, while let's see what kind of, results going to be on the scale for me this week. There is no challenge or trick in the book that's going to help me get where I want to go. The only thing that's going to get me where I want to go is consistency. The more that I'm consistent, the more that I stay on track. Now, the challenges might keep things interesting. The challenges and the experiments are helping me realize what works and what doesn't work for me, but it's not what is getting me to my goals. You know, obviously I've been doing carnivore for the past month and I gained weight last week, and I did carnivore and I did 1 meal a day and I was doing intermittent fasting and I was doing quote unquote all the tricks, all the challenges that I've done in the past that have given me results. It didn't give me results last week. And then this week I didn't do intermittent fasting. I didn't do 1 meal a day. I wasn't super strict carnivore. I did have my sweeteners. All these things that I thought would have hurt me this week, I ended up losing even more weight this week. So there is no magic concoction of tricks that I can do to help me reach my goals. It's just staying consistent, staying the course, and just keep going. Like literally every day, just keep going. And so that's the biggest lesson I think I've learned on this journey of mine. You know, I like carnivore. I don't know, you know, they always say the diet that works for you is the one that you can stick to. Well, keto I've stuck to for 3 years, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube kind of hit a wall with their keto journey, and either they're gaining weight or they're no longer losing weight. And I was going down that rabbit hole as well. I was looking at it going, well, maybe I need to stop keto. I'm not getting the results that I used to get. But I think that's where the results start to disappear, is when you give up on the path that you know you can do, that you know you've been doing, because of frustration, impatience, and not staying the course, trying to try something new. This is how I got here. I tried every diet in the book. I tried Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem. I've tried the cabbage soup diet, the lemonade fast. Like I literally did everything in the book because I was trying to find what worked. There is no special trick or thing that's going to miraculously get me there. It's just staying consistent, and that's finding a diet that you can do. And keto, I can do. Now, I think if I hit a wall, I can do variations of keto. I could do the protein sparing. I could do carnivore. I could do high fat. I could do, you know, change my protein numbers. I can get some more exercise in. I could start lifting weights. I could do other things that will help me on this path. But I think going, you know what, I don't think low carb is working for me anymore. I need to, you know, do something else. At this point, I don't think that's true. Who knows how I'll feel in a year or two. If I'm still here 5 years later and I have yet to get to my goal, then either my body's telling me that you are where you're supposed to be, or I need to do something different to shake things up. Maybe my body's getting used to the calories. Maybe I need to reverse diet or something. So I just, that's the whole thing, is I just never wanted to feel like I was restricting myself to the point where I wasn't eating enough, like I had to starve myself. And sometimes tracking, though it helps me realize how much I'm eating at the end of the day, sometimes it can get it makes me a little crazy when it comes to numbers. And I don't listen to my body. I just look at the numbers. I just try to get foods in, whether they're enjoyable or not. It's all about the numbers. And I think I just want to take a break from that, and I hope I don't gain weight. I think if I do the ketovore way of eating moving forward, I think it might be a good balance for me. But yeah, I've learned a lot on this ketovore challenge this past month. I really do like it. I totally see some benefits of it. I don't think it's something that I can do 24/7, 365 days a year for the rest of my life, but it's definitely something that I can jump in and jump out whenever the mood strikes me, whenever I feel a need for it. If I feel like my meals are getting a little crazy again and inundated with cheese and cream and a bunch of different elements, then maybe I just need to get another ketovore week in there to simplify things and remind me that I don't need to have all that extra stuff. I can keep it simple. So I'm very happy with my results this month. I'm very happy with all the lessons that I learned. If you have not tried Carnivore, either a week or a month, I'd love to know what your hesitation is. Are you scared that you're going to be bored with it? Are you scared that you're going to gain weight on it? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Post it in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.